9 o'clock, a blast from the past performances for Mamma Mia going on this week at the Night Theater here in Charlotte. Mark Kunz, who plays Bill, and Sarah Smith, who plays Rosie, joining me here in the studio. Now, it's so good to have you all with us here.
Thank you. We're very happy to be here.
This is the last stop on the tour,
It
correct?
is, yeah.
And tell us a little bit about Mamma Mia. For people who may not have seen it or are not familiar with it, Mark, how would you describe what it's about?
Mamma Mia is about a young girl on the eve of her wedding who her dream is to have one of her fathers, her father, walk her down the aisle. So she invites 3 possible fathers to the Greek island where she lives to figure out who her father is through the tunes of ABBA.
Ah, yes, through the tunes of ABBA. And this is what is so special about this show, Sarah? Because it's invigorating. There's enthusiasm there. What is it? Is it the story itself? Is it the music? Is it?
Well, I think first and foremost it's the music. I mean, the music of ABBA is so good, and it's so fun, and it's so addictive, and people get in there, and that music plays, and you can't help but want to dance and sing along, which the audiences often do, which is great for us.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, I think the story appeals to just about everybody. One of the things that I've loved about being a part of this is people think of it who haven't seen it as sort of like, oh, that's a show that like women and their daughters go to. I cannot tell you how many times men come up to me and go, I love this show. I've seen it 12 times. And I'm like, that's so great, but it really does. There's so much humor and there's so much fun in it, and the male characters are very relatable, and I just think it's got something for everybody, and it's a good time, and the audience really gets to get in on the party, and that's really fun for us as much as it is for them. So.
Well, I tell you, we love the songs. The music is so wonderful and
Yeah.
all. Mark, what do you want people to come away with after they've seen the show?
I think the show, what the show does for you is it doesn't matter who you are. Like, who you are comes from you, not anybody else.
Really, really interesting. And what about the challenge of playing your role, Sarah? I mean, is from an actor's perspective, how much of a challenge is this?
It actually was a huge challenge for me because the role, in a lot of ways, is like me and also very different from me, but there was a point where I was reading through the script and I kept thinking, I don't know how to play myself. So how do I mean, she's not me, but she's a lot like me in a lot of ways. And then I finally, you step back and go, well, but this isn't me, this is someone else, and where does she come from, and finding the things that are specific to her story. And it's a blast, though. I love playing Rosie. She's just a good time, a lot of fun, and I really relate to her loyalty as a friend, and so it's, I have a great time every time we get on that stage.
Well, I want to make sure we get the information in here about the show, Mamma Mia, and it is such a wonderful show, and it's about acting, it's about music, you've got everything there. It's now through July 5th at the Night Theater at the Levine Center for the Arts. Of course, if you want to get some more information, BlumenthalArts.org. Mark, Sarah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy your stay in Charlotte. And as we found out, Sarah has a sister who lives here in Charlotte.
I do,
so we're glad to have you sort of here at home.
Yeah, it's nice to come back.
All right, it's going to be great. Be sure you see the show. You do not want to miss Mamma Mia. How about that?
You know you're going to love it.
All right, let's check in now with